It's not going to be a long live. I'm going to run an errand. Oh, wait a minute. I do. Hope everyone's having a nice day. It's humid here. But anything better than the winter. That's all I get to say. Prayers for Kentucky. Yeah, those floods. Horrible, horrible. I saw it on the news this morning. Just devastating. Casualties and oh. Hope everyone's good. Welcome. Remember, guard your privacy, and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. Click here. Yes, it is helpful if, especially if you're a creator, to read terms of service instead of just clicking the I accept button. Now, did anybody watch MERBs? I didn't watch the whole thing. When I get to the point of being nauseated, I kind of X out. But I heard enough to kind of chuckle at it. Where do you begin? Where do I begin? First of all, this is what narcissists do, okay? Nothing is her fault. Nothing. Nothing. 3 years of this shit she's had going on with people and not one thing. And she reveals she's got 4 hard drives. She's one paranoid person. One paranoid person. That her goal was to be a creator on YouTube and do this as part of her job so she can sue people. That's a pathetic life. That's a pathetic life. So, I gotta go to Target. First of all, Law 101, Criminal Law, Civil Suit Law 101. If you are going to sue a person, or if you are going to press charges against a person, on the internet especially, you do not spark up a live and tell people what you are doing and why you are doing it, and you stop talking. Now, Carolyn thinks, well, that's why I was so quiet for a month. You think because you were quiet for 1 month out of 3 years that you're fine? She self-incriminated herself more times than I could count. Hey, Meezer Mom, Jackie, hi everybody, welcome. The fact that, okay, so you know when it's like, look at it this way, when someone gets arrested, right? They read their rights. Actually, you read your rights even if you're not arrested, even just for questioning. Just because someone reads you your Miranda rights does not mean you are under arrest. Not always. It just means you have a right to remain silent. You have a right to obtain an attorney. Why do they say you have a right to remain silent? So you do not self-incriminate yourself. Do you understand? You don't have to be a criminal to practice the right to remain silent. MERB self-incriminated herself over and over using intimidation, malice, threats, telling people she's suing everyone but only going to sue one person in the pocket. That's intimidating a defendant before she has even sent out the paperwork to sue somebody. So already she's using intimidation. Legally, Merv, you are screwed. You shot yourself in the foot. Don't take that literal, alright? literally, you shot yourself in the foot. What are you doing? So you got to question what kind of attorney, a good, decent attorney that you're going to pay buku bucks for, at least 50 grand, to sue someone in civil court, whether it's defamation, harassment. Um, oh, there's Walmart. I got to find Target. I have to go to Walmart too for a pickup. I ordered 6 cases of Starbucks double shots. They emailed me back. We only have 1 case, which is 4 cans. Thanks a lot. So I have to hit Target, stock up. Anyway, so Merb, you are incriminating yourself. You already did in detail, telling people what you're going to do. The malice, the anger in your voice, your condescending attitude. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out. Okay, take it right. Pardon me. If this were, thank you, whoever sent me a PayPal. I can't read completely, but I'm not gonna read out the name. Thank you so much. Um, what was I gonna say? Okay, if you have, watch this, people. Yellow light means go faster. Oh shoot. Um, if you have a good attorney, most attorneys, unless you hired your cousin Vinny or your mafia friends, most lawyers will tell you to shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You don't go on the internet. You don't reach out to those you are suing and tell them you're suing and why. And start throwing out idle threats to them through intimidation tactics. You're something else, Merv. You are dumb. You are dumb, dumb, dumb. I have no idea if I'm supposed to be. Oh, arrived. Target. I'll stop in a second. Looks like rain. Texas is in front of me, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to Massachusetts. Why you're in Massachusetts, I have no idea. Nothing here. You should go down to Cape Cod. That's where y'all should be going. Or up north to New Hampshire. All right, let me go in here. Oh, look at this. Oh, I lucked out for parking. Merb, I can't even advise you. Oh, why would I take advice from Pink? Because I know a lot about the law, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I do. More than you think. Okay? Merb is trying to, I'm going to get YouTube's attention. YouTube doesn't care, Merb. Google, it's not YouTube, it's Google's attention you want. Okay? You can't get their attention because they're smart people. You read the terms of service. They do not, they are not liable for your bullshit and your pain and your suffering. And they will tell you that in their terms of service. Okay? So this bullshit of YouTube won't pay attention. No, they won't. They won't. They set it up this way. So if you are upset that someone hurt your feelings, you go to court. YouTube doesn't do it because YouTube would go bankrupt with all this bullshit, frivolous lawsuits. Okay? They're smart, Merv. They're smart. That's why YouTube doesn't respond. Google will not respond to you. You only got 40,000 subs. You're not a big channel. You're not. And another thing, this person she wants to align herself with that has 200 subs, oh, I'll help you in any way I can. What are you, Wonder Woman now? You're going to save YouTube? No, you're circling down the drain and you want to align yourself for more subscribers. You are so dumb, MERB. You are so dumb. You go to court, a judge is going to laugh you out the door. Because do you know how many people are going to show up if you were to do this? Even if you sue one person because you want to hit them in the pockets, that's a threat. That's a threat because you said you are going to sue them. So when you said, I'm going to hit you in the pockets, right then and there, because you made this statement, you are suing them. That is a threat. And that's intimidation. You screwed yourself by opening up your mouth. Oh, I was quiet for a month. Are you that dumb? Are you that dumb? So that's like if I go rob a bank, right? And I keep quiet for a month. I don't talk to my friends about it. I pretend like nothing happened. Then I'm not going to get in trouble. You are dumb. Dumb girl. And another thing, speaking of girl, when have you started getting ghetto, citified? I'm from the city, all right? You're an idiot trying to talk like some city folk, all right? Knock it off. Like you're in some gang, sister. She says she's suing everyone. Well, do you know how many people, even if she sues one person, do you know how many of us will show up? It'll be like the Johnny Depp trial, where we'll all be camping out in front of the courthouse the night before with tents, and we'll have to get tickets. But the thing is, we're all going to be witnesses. Witnesses, because this could drag out for weeks, and this could cost MERB millions. Millions! Do you get it, MERB? Do you get it? MERB, when you get angry, do you ever sleep on it before you hit the live button? More people get pissed off. They automatically hit the live button and they say the stupidest stuff out of anger. The stupidest stuff. Hello, TC. What would she sue for? Who knows? But she wants your money. Now, we all say, I'm going to sue with it. But she actually is putting, according to her, a statement out that she is in the process of filing a lawsuit. And she's self-incriminating herself over and over with her threats. The reason is, no, I don't want justice. It isn't, I just want people to leave me alone. No, she wants to make you broke. Everybody, she has all our names, Mary. She has all our names. Anybody that even, I guess Natasha in Surviving the Storms went live today. I was in there for a brief second. I made a comment. I said hello. I was having dinner, which I was. So she said anybody that even wrote in chat, we're being sued. So I'm being sued. I'm being sued too. As I made a comment, I'm having dinner. It's 5 o'clock. Supper time. She should unplug. Well, it might take a judge to tell her that. I love my husband. Jimmy and I are in love. Who says that? Who goes online? My husband and I are in love. What about just, you know what? I love my husband very much. Now Jimmy and I are in love. The hell you are. Call that love, MERB? The way you treat your husband? Maybe that's love to you. I don't know how you grew up. But that's no love. Love doesn't hurt. Love does not hurt. Love does not control and tell people what to do. Love does not scream at somebody and tell them that they're wrong. And love does not devalue a person. So knock it off with you. I'm in love with my husband. Pink, yes, I am. I actually got this hat from when I had a case to the FBI. You can't buy this hat at a store. So I know the ropes to how this works. But the point is she has self-incriminated herself. So if you watch enough trials, you'll see too that anything that she says out on the internet, anything that she says can and will be used against her in a court of law. So she thinks because she's the plaintiff that she has the ball. No. Let's play catch, MERB. You throw the ball. Come on, let's play catch. Throw the ball. Because that's how it works. That's why you have to shut up. Shut up. You have been talking and talking and talking, either on live or behind the scenes in Slack, over and over in 4 weeks or 3 weeks. When that's why I was out quiet. Really, MERB? Really? Too late. It's too late, MERB. Yes, absolutely. We can do a class action counter suit. Sorry. Good point. Mom does not know the law. She has no clue how it works. No clue. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Any lawyer will tell you when you file for a defamation suit, defamation slander, look at the risks versus the benefits. Because in a defamation suit, as the plaintiff, they will rip you apart. Rip you apart, the defense lawyer. So whoever you're suing, MERB, they will have an attorney, and their job is to rip you apart. That means your entire life. Your entire life. So you better be emotionally and psychologically prepared to sue. A lot of people don't sue for that reason because they're like, wait a minute, you're digging, this is just about YouTube. No, no, they dig and they dig and they dig into your life, your real life. So you want it all out there, Merv. Good luck. Good luck. There will be no winners as far as if you think you can win this case. Not after they put you through the grind machine. And they will, with any case of defamation. They will. You'll be up. Even rape victims who take the stand and are cross-examined are torn apart viciously, viciously. And they're the victim. So you're dumb, Merv. You talk too much. You talk way too much. You never should have hit that live button. Never. Never. It's been recorded from multiple people, I'm sure. It can be presented in courts to show just what you did tonight. You self-incriminated yourself. You threatened lawsuits that you are going to do it, and you didn't shut up. You didn't shut up. And your lawyer's going to ask, now you haven't been saying anything online, right? Oh, no, not at all. I was quiet for 3 whole weeks. I used my my inside voice outside. Hello? Wait until he sees what's out there. What lawyer would want your case? She's butthurt. She's hurt. That's all it is. That's what narcissists do. They want control. And that's what a narcissist's job is, to piss you off. So don't be pissed, people. I know when a lot of people watch it, they're like, oh my God. Don't, don't. That's what narcissists, that's what they do. That's their job. They suck at it. Please tell me. Yes, I do have my wallet. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Thanks, Emily. Double shot fund. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I love double shots. I left this one in my car and I went to take a sip of it and it's all curdled. And I'm like, ugh. I had to stop and spit. And it was a whole double shot, too. We need a mock MERB trial. Oh my God, that would be fantastic. Can you imagine that? Who would be the judge? Here comes the judge. I actually have a judge wig, the United Kingdom wigs, when I play Judge Josephine, judge of YouTube Court of Crap. We need a bailiff, a judge. We need a MERB, a defendant, and a plaintiff. We need spectators. We need one of those stenographers. You know, it would be so hilarious, Kat, right? What else would we need? We need someone like a news correspondent, to report on the news, not Vinnie Politan. I used to like him. He hangs out with Molly Golightly. I'm like, integrity. Yeah, so we need like a channel news there, right? I got a mic. You can order these mics. Um, what is it? The heck is my mic? Did I bring it in? Why would I bring it into the house? My family, if they ever saw that, they'd be like, okay, what are you doing? I don't have it. Huh. Anyway, I have a fake mic. Silence in the court. Hey, Gypsy. So, look at MERB is becoming entertainment. So, you got to look at it, the pros and cons of filing a lawsuit. Defamation cases are the hardest to prove. Hardest to prove. So, you got to look at all the proof other people have. Of course, she's like, that's not true. Well, that won't be up to MERB at that point. If she goes through with this, at that point, whatever she presents as evidence and whatever the defendant presents as evidence is out of MERB's hands. It is now in the hands of a judge or jury to decide the fate of MERB's defamation case. So that is when MERB does not have control. And that's very hard for a narcissist to follow through with say, a court case because they are no longer in control. A judge is going to decide. And that for a narcissist, that's like, a narcissist typically won't file a lawsuit for that reason because they go crazy when they no longer feel like they're in control. So think about that. So you got to think of all of this as, think of it logically and think simple. Merv thinks way too hard. She gets herself in more deep holes that she digs on her own. And she's got that keyboard warrior going in her head, right? Thinking this and thinking that and thinking that. And all of our thoughts do not define us, right? And I've said that before. But with Merv, every thought that comes into that woman's head, she thinks defines her. And And it's translated out into her channel as mayhem. It's complete mayhem on her part. Because every thought that she has, she can no longer discern, is that just a thought or is that fact? Everything that she thinks. Yep, hit live, live, live. Yep, I did 4 hard drives. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that how you're living your life, Merb? That's not living your life. God, we have one chance on this merry-go-round called life. One chance, and you're blowing it. You've got 2 little kids. You've got 2 kids, and this is how you're spending your life. Kids grow up fast. She's got older kids. You should know this. One day you're going to be alone. You and Jimmy just going to sit there looking at each other like, yeah, what do you want? Stop looking at me. You're not going to know what to do with yourselves because you'll be empty nesters. Kids will be grown. They'll visit maybe once in a great while, the holidays. Maybe they'll move out of state. Maybe you'll never see them. Maybe once every 5 years. What are you doing? You're using this time being obsessed with freaking YouTube as if it's affected your life. How has it affected you? Your channel went down not because of us, because of you. You can't do true crime very well. You did the Watts case, as so did thousands of other people. And when the Watts case was over, hey Casbat, when the Watts case was over, that's when we really saw the leftovers and who really had the talent and the skill to be a true crimer. Okay, it's like, entering a contest, a talent contest, and the cuts. You didn't make the cut second time. You didn't make the cut. Cut. It wasn't because of anyone else that your channel tanked. Okay? You're just not good at what you do, and that's fine. None of us are perfect. I wouldn't want to identify as a true crime channel knowing that I'm not really good at it. It's an uphill battle. If you're good at crafts, identify as a craft channel. And you might just get a lot of subs. You might be really successful, right? But you're going about it, Merkel, everything the wrong way. Everything. You blame everybody. But again, that's what narcissists do. So what we see is a narcissist in action. Simple. How do you cure a narcissist? You don't. You don't. You don't. If you have a narcissist in your real life, the best revenge for a narcissist is you don't engage with them. You don't engage. They are either born that way. So with narcissism and like BPD and things like all those disorders, mental health disorders, you're either born, it's you have that gene, you have that DNA, and you may never become a narcissist, but if something in your life were to happen, like it could be the catalyst, in other words, to trigger it, to set it off. It's like having the genetic component to be an alcoholic or to struggle with substance abuse, right? You may never have a problem until you take that first glass of wine, and that sets it off. And that's the same thing with narcissism. Either you've got it predisposed already in your brain, or you don't. And it's part of the brain. You can't make it go away. You can't. It's there. You can manage it if you're willing to admit you're a narcissist and go for help. You can manage it, but you can't cure it. Hi, Kimberly. Kindness cake. Merv thinks she's got deep pockets like Johnny Depp. Maybe Jimmy is richer than we thought. Jimmy also will have to take the stand, right? As a witness, unless he's suing. And they will also rip him apart. They're going to ask him for his credentials. They're going to ask him, you know, his name, spell your name, any schooling, education, where he last worked. I won't say anymore. I won't say anymore. And when I tell you they will rip your life apart, even though you filed the suit, you're opening up a can of worms. So unless there's something you don't want other people to know about, I'm just saying the courts are going to know everything about you, even if you're the plaintiff. So if you're willing to open up those closets in your house and let those skeletons fall out, good luck. Good luck. None of us were in your vacation, all your long time mods and subs quit after that crazy trip. You can't blame haters for your. No, she's blaming YouTube. YouTube won't do anything. They don't have to. They're not liable for this. Carolyn is not doing her homework. The fact that she's blaming YouTube won't listen. We're gonna notify the news. We're gonna get it out there and tell everyone what YouTube has allowed. MERB, don't embarrass yourself any further. You're not that special. You are not that special. Your channel is not that relevant to hit the news. It just isn't. You got 40,000 subs. That's nothing. Nothing. You're in a little corner of YouTube, like a speck of sand on a beach. That's how significant we all are in the whole totality of YouTube. We are a little speck, a grain of sand. And you want to call the news stations. And you want to help all these other creators, especially the ones that have tons of subs, because you want to collaborate with them. So they'll come running over and hit your channel. Sub. You're an idiot, Merv. You're an idiot. All right. I have to go in. Thank you so much. For those of you who donated, thank you so much for my double shot fund. Kitchen lady with hoarding issues. Believe me, you can look it up. You can follow case trials of defamation. They will rip the best of people apart. It- they will do it. They will do it. So if MERB thinks what is being done on YouTube is bad, wait, she's going to have a huge reality check when an attorney for the person she's suing starts opening up her closets and Jimmy's closets. And Jimmy's closets. I have to keep my mouth shut. Sick. It'll come out eventually. It'll come out eventually. I can't say anything. You heard her? Yeah, that's right, Emily. You heard her here first, folks. Thank you, my French manicure. Yeah. So, good luck, Jimmy, and Carolyn. Good luck. And the fact that you put your kids through this, right? Because your kids are potential witnesses. They saw you show everyone the dead dog. So when I say the defendant's lawyer is going to do just that, defend their client. So now you possibly are going to have your children involved in this. So you have to ask yourself, Merb, is this worth it? I would seriously look into what defamation lawsuits entail. You just think, right? You're going to go right to the defendant, right? You're going to hit them in the wallet and you're going to cut and tear their life apart. It goes both ways in a defamation slander case. It goes both ways. So she should save her money for her kids' college. What a waste of money. Oh, there's people on YouTube that doesn't like me and they're accusing me of the wrong things. Then go ahead, sue. You're not going to get far. This is everyone's complaint who's a creator. Everyone goes through this. Even the channels with big numbers. Once you get involved with your subscribers, right? And you get to that level of having a relationship with your subscribers by even commenting or giving them a heart, they're like, oh, you've opened the door to Pandora's box. So for someone, whether they have 600,000 subs or 40,000 subs or 1,000 subs or a million, 2 million subs, this is not unusual. And this is why, especially successful creators don't last, because the mental toll it takes, it's not worth it. And they leave. They don't sue. They leave. They realize, you know what? This isn't worth it. This isn't worth my mental health. But Carolyn, you're beyond that. You've already let it wreck your mental health. You can't even keep your shit together when you lose your phone. Wait till you start this trial, this process. If you can't keep your shit because you lost your phone, I have my phone. I gotta go to the hospital. Just you wait. Just you wait and see what happens for a defamation. And I'm not saying this to scare anybody. I'm putting the facts out. The facts. I would say this to anybody. Okay? Anybody. It was presented to me years ago when I had a great case for a defamation case against me. A great case. And I turned it down because what I'm telling you all is exactly what my attorney, who is still my attorney to this day, told me. And I could have made some bank. I don't think millions, but I could have made enough bank to probably hurt that person in their wallet. But it would have hurt me more to have put my children out there to open up my whole life for a few bucks. Never. It's called integrity. It's called having your pride and your integrity. Saying, you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it. And stop quoting scripture, Carolyn. Okay? Revenge is not up to you. It's up to God to have his revenge. Okay? It's up to God. He will seek a vengeance. A vengeance is mine, he said. Not Carolyn. Okay? You can't believe in God and believe in revenge. You can't. It's one or the other because God says, vengeance is mine. It is not yours to take. So don't tell me you're a woman of faith when you said in your own words you're out for revenge. Not very Christian-like. All right, I gotta go. Mwah. Thanks, everyone. See you around the tubes. Have a good weekend.